Hey! You guys do me a favor, make sure I don't light my hair on fire, okay? Welcome back to Garden Goddess Tarot. I hope you guys are well. I hope you're feeling great. Still riding the high of the nice weather. I can't stop. It's wonderful. Oh my gosh, I feel alive again. It's so good. Just to breathe the fresh air and all that jazz. Today, I've got a little unboxing. This is a new, this deck kind of snuck up on me. It was one I was not looking for. It wasn't one, like, I don't know, it snuck up on me, and then it charmed me. It charmed me off my feet, and I haven't even looked at it yet. Today we're looking at the Oracle of the Hekatean Path, which, as some of you may or may not know, I don't necessarily work with Hekate. Like, I'm aware of her. I work around her. I have yet to spend any really meaningful time with her energy specifically. I just, see in passing, wave, hey. Like, we're not friends, we're acquaintances, So, this might seem a little bit strange, but the energy of this deck, from what I could tell from looking at the images, is it carries a universal appeal that's kind of, and obviously it encompasses the energy of Hekate, but it also touches on other areas that I find important and special to me in my life, and I think, why not give it a go? So we're gonna have a look at it together today. So this is the Oracle of the Hekatean Path. This is a Los Scarabeo deck, but you guys are gonna be knocked off your socks. This has 60 cards in it. Book and 60 oracle cards. From the dark depths of the night sky emerges a unique oracle deck based on the figure of Hekate, the Keybearer. So should be a fun time. It's by Ken Payne and Chris Butler, and it's kind of it's like a digital collage in art style, which you'll see, but I think it's really quite cool. So let's get into it. I've already taken the wrapping off. We've got, it's a little thicker than your standard Los Scarabeo Oracle box, I think, and that might just be to accommodate the more cards, or it's just the other ones have more room floating around inside them. That's what the back of the box looks like. But yeah, here are the backs. Beautiful, stunning, and incredible. I'm just gonna have a quick look into the book. I love there's so much to know. There's so much more to know. It's like I've got little like whispers and threads about it, but I don't know too much. So super fun. Oh, I can't wait to get in. Let's see, what do we have? There's a dedication in the front. So this project is dedicated specifically to a bunch of people in the Hekatean community globally. Neat. Okay, some more acknowledgements. Little incantation there. Hekate is a very complex, misunderstood, and even feared goddess. She is the Torchbearer, the cosmic world soul, the guide and companion, mistress of the restless dead who rules over heavens, earth, and sea. So she is 3 places. She's got lots of jobs. And the Keybearer, who stands at the crossroads of life, death, and rebirth. The vast-ranging deity who has adapted to many cultures and spanned the centuries. Whether she has made herself known to you, or you are actively and humbly seeking her guidance. That one's kind of me. The Oracle of the Hekatean Path has been designed to connect the user with her myriad forms, energies, as well as those other divine spiritual entities that she so readily interacts with, which I think is also a part that's very interesting to me. I'm just a sucker for any deck that kind of touches on the Greek pantheon, even in like, not necessarily super, even in the little specific ways that I don't necessarily specifically work with. I'm interested. My eyes are open. There's a little bit about how to use the deck, a couple of spreads, a torch spread, and a crossroads spread. Perfect. As we know, she's the goddess of the crossroads as well, which is one of her epithets. And I think the other thing about this is the first bunch of cards, are all her epithets. So Greek gods tend to have what we call epithets, which are just like extra names that is associated with traits and properties of them. So you can call them by that epithet if you're working with them in that particular area. So I'll show you. But as the guidebook goes, there's a little write-up for each, and then we go into the different languages, which is very similar to most Los Scarabeo decks. So I can't wait to look at this art. Okay, so this is quite handy. So not only is it the card number right at the top, so if you work with numerology, that's great. We've got the epithet and the translation of the epithet and the keyword. So there's lots of words on here to go by, which is wonderful. It's so good. So I'll show you the first card. So this is the card, keyword origins, prostissos, which is primordial. So this is one of her epithets as well. And we've got a little bit of a collage business. We got some celestial business going on in this card. Which is interesting, this image too, because this is correct me if I am wrong, but is that Inanna? Like, is that one of the Inanna or Ishtar maybe? But again, we're encompassing the divine feminine in this kind of dark face in a broader scope. But anyway, that's quite cool. So that's the first one. Pamidor, mother of all, nurturing. Edonia of the Crossroads, and this one's choices. So I think this is just going to be a really handy oracle deck to use for a myriad of things. I'm kind of pumped. Melinoe. When it's not written in Greek, it's hard to say. I'm in the process of learning Greek, and I've been at it for a while, and oh my goodness, it's anybody who speaks a second language, even like close to fluently, I'm not only envious, but I'm just in absolute awe of your ability to do that. Like, it's incredible. Anyway, this one is dark-minded dichotomy. So we've got the duality aspects here, a little bit of hell as well, the light and the dark. Gorgo the Grim. This one's fear. So we've got a Medusa figure in the background here. So you can see how it's not, it's Hekate, it's her energy, but it's definitely, it's reaching into other corners of mythology and story and message, which I think is going to be really great. And I think they just look really cool. I think this oracle is going to match a lot of things. Brimo, the angry one. This one's Fury. That's a cool card. Number 7. Borborophoba, eater of the filth. Cleansing. Definitely a different energy for a cleansing card, but I love it. Consumer of all that is unpleasant in order to purify. That's like, that reminds, instead of like, usually with cleansing we think water, we think air for smoke, we think fire, but this is cleansing by earth. This is cleansing by devouring, decomposing. Like, that is an aspect of cleansing, but it's grittier and it's dirtier and it's, oh, I just got goosebumps in my whole body. So cool. Okay, number 8, Potnia Theron, Lady of the Wild Beasts in Nature. So we've got, Hekate's often associated with animals as well. Dogs specifically, I recall, but again, I've so much to learn. I'm open to all that there is to work with as well. And I'm not super, animals are, like, of all the things that are my jam, animal work is really not. So I'm open to trying to relate to it a little bit more. Number 9, Chthoniya of the Earth, stability. So she's a chthonic god as well, of course. Goddess. Her 3 faces, representing the Maiden, Mother, and Crone as well. So she's, very, she's like the goddess of witches traditionally, is usually one of the first things you think of. So it's fantastic. Inalia of the Sea, emotions. Orania, the heavenly one, purity. So yeah, sea, earth, sea, sky. Beautiful. Prophylia, the one before the gate, as a guardian. That's beautiful. Do I know who that is? That should be her, I think. Pretty sure. With the 2 candles and the moon on her head? Pretty sure. Apotropios, averter of evil, deflection. I love these. These are so cool. 14, Liania, the lioness, for strength. There's her showing up. I like that. As a Leo. That says things to me. Hierosphere, the sacred fire, goddess of the sacred fire, and we have unity. Datophorbos, the Torchbearer, guidance. Cludicos, Keybearer, for unlocking. Pretty sure we're still going on the epithets. So these are all different aspects of the goddess Hekate in her name specifically. Clothe, spinner of fate, destiny. So Clotho is one of the goddesses of one of the Moirai, the fates, the spinner. Psychopomp, soul guide, transition. So we get her ferrying, guiding souls up and down through here. That's beautiful. Look at the image. I like that. Philoremos, lover of solitude, retreat. That one. Nycteria of the night, secrets. Freaking love this. Erototokia, bearer of the love. Erototokia. There we go. That's the word. Erotosi. I'm learning about like the different ways to say love in Greek as well right now in my lesson, so that one works. Bearer of love, desires. There's the card. Amazing. Pandotira, all giver, abundance. That's a beautiful card. Sotira, savior, salvation. Anasa Pharmakidion, queen of the witches, sovereignty. Number 26, Epiphantiset Theia, most manifest goddess, diversity. So she's holding a sword, a torch. There's a laurel crown, a key, and our rope or string. Oh, and there's a snake too. Yes. I wore my snakes today. I had to. It made sense. 27, devotee. Okay, so we're out of the epithets. We're back into the kind of more general archetypal or keyword oracle type message energies. So number 27, devotee, dedication. So that's quite a few epithets. The path, journey. I like having the mix. I think it'll be interesting having them come up in that way. Number 29, new moon, beginnings. Full moon, illumination. Dark moon, release. So we got a new moon and a dark moon, like that. Dipnon, we got Hekate's Dipnon here for sacrifice, which is a dinner one has at a specific time with Hekate at the crossroads. Beautiful. Oh, I like that. And okay, there's garlic, there's rosemary, there's an egg, there's honey, and some bread. Nice. Number 33, Black Hound, loyalty. Number 34, Pharmakia, knowledge. This is Pharmakia being the magic of plants as well. So a lot of the baneful plants are associated with Hekate as well, and all that business. So which I love, like monk's head, which I think in one of them I saw that there's some monk's head on here, which I'll show you. Aconite, love that one. It's like one of the last flowering flowers of the year too. Like it shows up in like September, October. It's like it's great. Like right at the time. Anyway, so good. Okay, 35. Vocus Magicae, raising power. So this is about speaking magic. Bringing it into the real. Chords, number 36, bondage. The power of tying something to something else. Number 37, dagger, severance. So with bondage, we've also got the ability to cut. The cave, incubation. Always love the cave card. That's beautiful too. Number 39, temple at Lagina, sacredness. Axis Mundi, crux. The axis of the world, that which with everything around it spins, the fulcrum point. I love it. Hekate's wheel, yeah, so this is the symbol with cycles as well. With hers though, it's like a three-part, just the way it's designed, which is interesting, with her three faces, and the number 3 being coming up for her a lot too. Really cool. I want to learn more about that one. Number 42, yeah, there's a whole Aconite card in here, which is death. One of the more poison jobbies. I heard there's this like rumor amongst the gardeners that apparently even if you brush up against this plant in the wrong way, you could die. I'm always like slightly, like, I'm not afraid, but I'm like extra cautious when I'm like working near it as well. Like it's like a deep respect for the plant. But yeah, it's also called monk's hood, which because the flowers have these little, like, they look like monks with little hoods on them, and they're the bluest things. They're so beautiful. Okay, number 43, enough tangents. Number 43, mystery is initiation. I like having that in there. 44, Steria, dreams. So we got stars, celestial night sky energy, wishing upon a star, dreams and hopes, that kind of thing, as opposed to like nighttime dreams. Percy's destruction. Okay, yeah, we're getting into some figures here, which you may be familiar with. Zeus is in here. Honors. I like how honors is spelled with the U as a Canadian. With a little eagle in the background holding a lightning bolt. Demeter. Loss. Kore Persephone. Growth. So she's in here. Artemis, independence. Yes. So yeah, we've got a nice. We got masculine and feminine. Yes, thank you. Oh, you gotta have both. I love both. As I say, I'm like literally in a place where I'm trying to integrate more of the divine feminine. I'm like, oh yes, masculine. I just love boys. Anyway, Dionysus, ecstasy, ecstasis. He's got some grapes. Yeah. Oh, Hermes is in here too. I didn't know he was in here. Messages. And so much more, as we know. Cerberus. Obstacles. Guardian of the gates of the underworld. The unresolved past. The restless dead. Clytius. Defeat. Medea. Magic. She's in here. She's been showing up a lot of decks lately. Circe, transformation. Or Kirke, whoever you'd like to say. Lampides, companionship. And then we have three kind of like token talisman type cards. Number 58, Holy Daemon, lower realm, protection. And we've got a key with the snake. Number 59, Holy Daemon, middle realm, healing. So one of these represents each of her three realms. And number 60, Holy Daemon, upper realm, divinity. Look at that. Wow. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. Wow. I'm into it. Oh, I can't wait to use it. I'm going to edge this in black so fast. It'll look good. And I also have, I want to anoint it with something too. That's going to be good. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a shuffle here. And we're going to pull them together. I just want to have a quick peek at the guidebook just to see how that little guy reads. Alright, can we have a card for us today? You can see what news Hecate's got for us. Number 24, Soteria Savior is our card from Hecate as an introduction. Hey, how are you? Radiant Soteria is above all else. From her all things flow, and to her they will return. She is the Chaldean source of souls, from whom virtues are brought forth. The power of clarity, ascendance, and spiritual revelation is present here, and Hecate's divine message will bring a radical enlightenment to help you progress. Change instills fear, but Soteria's light is pure, generative, and eternal. However, be aware of the brilliance of others, and their false light can blind you against the unsavory qualities hidden away. Ooh, so you've got like there's a bit of a shadow message mixed in there as well. Oh, that's so cool. I like that. But I think it's just ultimately like we are responsible for our own relationship to the divine as well. To that energy, to you know, the work we do is us, ours, and on us. And it is only through the work that we do that we can get where we're gonna go. Oh, that's cool. I want to pull some more tarot cards around that for sure. I like that. So beautiful. Okay, so that is, just pop her away real quick. Again, the Oracle of the Hekatean Path. I think there's a lot to be gleaned from this one. This one feels like I'm going to want to use it in, again, a very specific way as opposed to a general way, even though I think it would be great for general readings also. But really cool. Awesome. I'm into this, so what a treat. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Let me know down below what you think of it. Is it cool? If anyone does specifically work with Hekate, tell me, like, does this line up with how you experience her energy? I'd be really curious to know from someone who spends a lot of time with her specifically, particularly in like in a witchy way. So yeah, let me know. Let me know. But otherwise, thanks so much for being here. I deeply appreciate it with my whole heart. I will see all you fine people in my next video.